If I could just, I've got one last question for you, Sandy and Bill. If I could ask you this, Donovan McNabb's going to announce he's already announced he's going to retire. He's going to say he's a member of the Philadelphia Eagles. A two-part question. One, is there any other team that you could have seen that could have been with that surprised you? And number two, where do you rate Donovan McNabb amongst, the all-time great quarterbacks, with the very best being the A pluses? You first, Sandy.
Well, Donovan, obviously he got the TV gig, and he's going to be with Fox.
That'll do it.
And anytime you make that transition from the playing field into the broadcast booth, it's a feather in your cap. So I think that's part of his reason. But I don't necessarily think there's a team out there that Donovan had was interested in Donovan. This is a young man's sport, unfortunately, and once you get on the wrong side of 30 with respect to quarterbacks, it's a tough gig to play, but I don't know as far as if I would rank him in the top 10. This is a guy that had a lot of success in an organization that I don't know, just couldn't get him over the hump, so to speak. So I don't know, until you get that ring on your finger, I don't think you can be mentioned in the elite class. And maybe the one exception would be a guy like Jim Kelly, who went to 4 Super Bowls, but unfortunately wasn't able to deliver the Super Bowl. But Donovan McNabb, he was a competent quarterback. He was above average quarterback, but I would never consider him one of the elite quarterbacks.
I agree with that. I think he was. When you think of the run that the Eagles had getting to the NFC Championships, 4 or 5 years in a row, that's an indication of a very strong team, and he was a very good quarterback for them. So I wouldn't put him top 20 even. I think he's. He was a very good quarterback. I think I think the sense I always got, Sandy, was there was more there we didn't see, and maybe that's unfair to him. He certainly was an upper echelon quarterback, but he can't rank him with the Mannings, with Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers. He was below that, but still a very serviceable quarterback. And I'm a great believer that you can't blame one guy for not making a Super Bowl. And that's a team that had so many chances and couldn't win one. I would never blame him for that. There was a lot of stuff around him. Good quarterback to very good, but I wouldn't put him top 20.
I saw a documentary on him a little while ago. I don't know if it was on ESPN or not. They were talking. As a matter of fact, it was a different show altogether. It was about man caves. Football's been very, very good to Donovan McNabb and most big-time players, but he's got a place downstairs for him to hang out with his buddies. That is. Have you ever seen that show called $1 Million Room, Sandy? It's just stupid. It's like that. He's got his gym could be like a gym for everyone to go out and use, like a gold gym. He's got everything in it. He's got everything, and then all of his trophies and everything beautifully displayed. Just an unbelievable place to hang out.
I wonder if he would have done better had he played in a different place. I think the Eagles, the Philadelphia environment is by so many people. They keep saying how tough it is to play there, and you remember, I'm sure, Sandy, when he got drafted, they booed. And he ended up being. I don't think there's anybody else you could say was as good a quarterback for them.
No, you have to have thick skin to play in Philly, and the fans over there, sometimes they can be ruthless and just downright, spiteful and vindictive. But he rose above all of that, and he did display moments of brilliance, and certainly he did a lot for the Philadelphia Eagle franchise. But unfortunately, he just didn't do enough, and I think it speaks to his skill set. He wasn't. A lights-out quarterback. He was a very confident passer in the pocket. But like I said, I would never consider him one of the elite quarterbacks in the league.